Martin was just talking about that investigation into Gilbert Arenas, having some home casinos, renting out his home, taking cuts from the pod, having.
Well, you just did. There's the operative word right there.
Taking cuts from the tips from the young ladies as well. There's a lot going on.
Then you're dealing with the IRS, all kinds of income. You know what I mean?
Because there's a handful of different things.
Yep. And then lying to the investigators.
There you go. That's that's the key part right there, is the lying to investigators, and then it starts to become who else is there. Let's just say, you're hearing that it isn't going to be just about necessarily the games or who was there gambling. That happens every weekend around this country. Nobody really cares about that. It's going to be more about, what you mentioned, lied to investigators, who he's connected to with the Israeli mob ties there.
And you know that they probably were monitoring him.
The mob ties?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that guy, he's on their radar. That's who they know.
And I think even bigger or more interesting is I think they're going to be looking for any types of RICO things. Who are these ladies? Were they of age?
Where'd they come from? Did they come from state, out of state? You know what I mean? Did you transfer them?
Were there any drugs there? Yep. Were you facilitating drugs for the folks who are going to be there for these long, extended weekends gambling? People are going to want their fetishes, their appetites. I want the ladies. I want the drugs. I want the, whatever else is going on. Action, yeah. So all of that, I think, is what's going to be potentially getting him in trouble. And they're saying it could be up to, as of now, maximum up to 5 years with this.
I thought I saw 15.
You might have saw something. Yeah, maybe an increase.
Rob G, did you see 5 or 15? I thought it was.
I saw 5. Rob G just said 5 too. But I mean, who knows? This is early. Yeah, Martin just said 5 too. Yeah, I saw 5, but who knows? This is right now. It's just one count, so things could get added. You never know. But yeah, this is just disappointing because Gilbert Arenas. Listen, he keeps finding himself in this situation, man. You remember back in 2009 with the whole gun situation? That started off from what? Card games and gambling. Started off with a beat, then you get Crittenton, and then they get into it, and guns get drawn. He said then the real issue that the police had and all that, and the feds investigating that, was more so him transporting guns around the country because he was taking a gun in all those different arenas he was going to. So that ended up being the thing. So you got the transportation of guns, you got the gambling, and now here we are. He had the issues in high school as well. So this just is not the season you would want that to happen. Your son is going through it. He was injured. He's trying to, get into his first year of college and play ball. You want to be there. You want to be able to be a part of that experience for him. And now you got this stuff going on, man. And it's just obviously it's disappointing and for him. And now we just got to wait and see how this investigation unfolds because there could be a lot more that comes out of it.
100%. The gambling aspect, and you brought it up. Like he's been danced around this whole thing before and been in some trouble. And a lot of people, I know his nickname is Agent Zero, but in this case, zeros, because there's a lot of money involved. And when you start dealing with a lot of money, this ain't a nickel and dime.
It's a couple guys who work at UPS.
Exactly, throwing $10 bills around. No one's going to be involved in that or worried, and then you never know who's in there, who lost, or whatever the situation is, and I'm going to get back at these guys who fleeced me, or whatever the situation is. Because, obviously it's a hush-hush kind of private thing going on until somebody goes and tells somebody. You know what I mean? Like, that's the danger of it.
That's what it is. When you start getting, in this case, Israeli mobsters, now you're dealing with some other guys. And I don't know the extent. Did he know? Was that a personal friend? Was he out of the loop, just was unaware? All I know is you renting out the house, you got big time money going through there. I mentioned now you start talking about girls, and now you start
taking
cuts, and now you just get concerned about those RICO types of things where, you've got money, tax evasion, you've got, again, hopefully no trafficking of anything, whether it be drugs, or hopefully all the girls, young ladies were of age. Just all of that.
There's a lot of stuff that
becomes a scary thing if you're Gilbert or if you're anyone else that's in that investigation.
Yeah, and what a busy day it was. I mean, there was just so many stories. This Gilbert Arenas story, of course, Shannon Sharp.
That's a real one too. I mean, are we getting on that at all?
And Marcus Morris. You know, and he was in court, and that was involved again casinos, not
gambling.
Yeah,
we got baseball players.
We talk about it all the time. It's going to be a part of the story and conversation as you go forward, because it's a part of it, and people are feeling more comfortable with gambling because it's a bigger part of our society now than before. It used to be frowned upon.
It was taboo. Now it's everywhere. Kids are doing it, and that's the real concern. Martin Gear want to jump in here real quick, but that's the real concern is that they're worried about these kids who it's normal. It's like a game for them. Like
right.
it's just
because
an app.
Because they're on their phone, right?
It's on the phone. It's easy access, and they can do it. I'm just picking if he's going to have 5 catches or he's going to have 2 touchdowns, and that stuff becomes such a important part of their life that now it's an issue for them as in adulthood.
Yeah, I just wanted to take a moment, and I know Rob is going to be really broken up about this, but very, very tough day for the Athlete Podcast.
You got the twins.
Across
Gilbert,
the board.
Gilbert.
I mean, half the
Shay.
A significant portion of the Athlete Podcast market cap taken out. Kelsey brothers better look out.
Micah's mad right now. He might want to quit
I know
the
Rob
pod.
is really broken up about it.
I'm not. Hey, I don't wish no one any ill will. It's just easier not to listen. That's all. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Some of them, yeah, man. The pod is going through it. It's been a rough week for the pod for sure.
And for me, there's no damage done because I never missed their podcast, so I never listened, so I never miss it. So
yep. And then you got the other two. You got a couple beefing. Cam and Ryan Clark going back and forth. Ryan Clark loves some beef.
Well, Ryan Clark, I thought he apologized. Didn't he apologize?
But then he came back because then Cam came back, and then so Ryan had to come back.
Else? What else? I missed that.
Well, Ryan, he's good at doing also not like a.
But he apologized. I heard him say, Cam's career is MVP, and I was just a undrafted player who made good for himself.
He said that's the story you should be telling.
Yeah, right.
Make sure you highlight that I played longer than you.
Right.
Yeah. Ryan loved it. Ryan loved jumping in that, and then jumping out, but then jumping in, but jumping out, and jumping in. All right, Shekel City. Do you remember how to do it?
Yeah.
Been on so long, I don't know. I don't remember you know how to do it.
Speaking of gambling, right?
After all that, man, gambling is wild. Everybody's getting in trouble.
Yeah, but this is
Shekel City
we're not
on the
taking
way.
any cuts, though. I'm not taking cuts from the people in Shekel City.
What about the other part, the girls?
No.
That is
whatever money you make, you hold on to it.
All right.